What's up, everybody? The Lock Doc is here. Elisa, to those of you that are closest to me. My goodness, I need my eyebrows done. Anywho, I just celebrated my 37th birthday yesterday. Wow, right? 37 years. And I've been just doing a lot of thinking, and I always do when it's time for birthdays and reflection, which you did good, which you didn't do so good, learning, all of those sorts of things. And everybody that knows me knows that I have always been a world traveler. I love travel. I love culture. Even before I went into the military, I love travel and food and people and learning new things about new places. And thank God gifted me a family, my children, all 5 of them, and my husband. Even our dogs love to travel. And this past year, we hadn't really done a lot of traveling the last year or so, just with building the business in Arizona, the Lock Doc Hair Studio. And our 10-year wedding anniversary was this past March. I had to do some travel with ministry group I was a part of, and in January, and we went to South Africa. That was my first time visiting. Absolutely enjoyed myself. And with us having our 10-year wedding anniversary coming up, I was saying, you know what, why not go back? Because we were so busy, I didn't get to do as much as I would have if I was just there on vacation. And so my husband, my children, my mom, another close family friend of ours, and myself went out for about 10 days, and it was just amazing. I was able to make some connections there and have some possible discussions about moving forward with some business there. And that really was the most of it. However, with everything that has happened with COVID, everything that is going on with the civil unrest here in the States, a previous conversation my husband and I had in the past regarding whether we would always live in the U.S. or not, kind of came to the forefront. And I had some time when I was in travel working with clients to kind of just sit and think and really pondering that idea of what that would look like in regards to moving out of the U.S. sooner. With COVID and everything, a lot of things slowed down, but some opportunities open. And so we made the decision to move to South Africa. Can't even believe I'm saying that out loud. But we did make that decision. We discussed it with our children, with those closest to us, over the last couple of months, and just deciding to release that information into the world. Our community of people that we're connected to, social media, what have you. And I'm super excited. I'm really excited. I've spent so much time building the business, building the Lock Doc, really trying to live the American entrepreneurial dream. And I have been able to do so in many levels. And then in other regards, feeling like not quite making it, and really being interested in not so much grass green on the other side, but other perspective, as well as opening up our horizon. Like if we've traveled so much, it just seems second nature to have the experience and the opportunity of living abroad. And so with that, I've decided to document this journey. I have tried to do this plenty of times before. And I think because I'm really so busy with clients and this and that, I get overtaken by all the details and everything. But in the words of a great friend of mine, Mark, just tell the story, right? Just tell the story. So I will encourage anybody who is thinking about relocating out of the U.S. or specifically South Africa. And I guess that could be a video I could do later why we decided to go to, say, South Africa versus like Ghana or, something like that with the year of the return. But again, I don't want to overwhelm myself, but I definitely do want to commit to, if it's just putting my thoughts down of where we are, where I am, at least at that specific time in the journey. And if it's interesting to any of you, please feel free to comment, to ask me questions. If it's things that you're interested in or are thinking about, or places you're thinking about going, share that with me. Anything specifically that you think that I'm not thinking about to look into, or any tips or tricks or insight that you might have about South Africa, that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. I think the biggest thing right now is, we do have the business here. We're actually in Maryland right now, spending some time with family where we're from. I'm kind of back and forth between here and Arizona, making sure that my clients are taken care of. I really had no intentions of being here this long after the passing of my stepdad, but that's what happened. And I just think that sometimes God will find a way to put you in a place where He needs you to just sit and talk to you about what He wants you to do next. What's on your plate? What's not supposed to be on your plate? And I was pleasantly surprised at this move. We have a lot to decide, to discuss, property and schooling and all sorts of stuff. Our puppy babies, what's going to happen with them? The kids' schooling, work, the business, all of that has to be, decided. And so, like I said, all I can do is commit to put that here. And hopefully it helps somebody else, inspires somebody else, encourages somebody else that may have a pulling in their heart to leave the land of the familiar and explore the great unknown. I'm excited. I am excited that I don't know each and every piece, each and every step. So I think what I'll do is, just as I'm thinking about stuff, I'll make a video. I know sometimes people will make videos at certain times of the week, every week or whatever. I think I want to make sure I do at least once a week, but I may do more often, or as I have topics I'll think about. I know right now the biggest thing is awaiting President Ramaphosa's announcement about whether or not South Africa is going to go to level 1. For those of you that don't know what that is, the South African borders were closed to international travel after the, I believe it was a 21-day mandated lockdown. And they went to level 2 just about 3 weeks ago. That allowed some kind of inter-province travel for the residents of South Africa. However, I think unless you're on business travel, you are not able to come in and out of the country. So there's expected to be an announcement this week in regards to that. And that's a big deal to us because my husband and I have been wanting to actually go out and take a couple weeks to kind of scout some things with just us, without the children, prior to us leaving. We'd like to be there by December, just because the children there, they start school in January. So we would really like to do that by then, so we give us some time to like digress, gather ourselves, acclimate a little bit, and have them, in the same ring of things as the children there. Really excited about the immersion of language. Really, really excited about that. And even in looking into how they're handling things with COVID versus how things are being handled here in the US. Those are all things that we're looking at. So we're moving to South Africa. Yeah, we're moving to South Africa. It's like, no matter how many times I said that, it doesn't cease to amaze me, right? What do you guys think? I know the biggest thing I learned when I moved from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Maryland to Arizona, is that I would never again be trying to pack a whole place, a house, trying to take stuff with me. Like, it's so overrated. Just start over. So definitely not doing that. We have the kids, so we'll have to take like clothes and things like that. We have some things that we got when we actually went there that are their size right now, because we were not anywhere in our mind, knowing that we would be going back. So we'll take stuff like that. But as far as what to take, other than important papers, a couple, like trinket type things, and even that's going to be like to a minimum, yeah, that'll be to a minimum. I think the biggest thing is going to be exploring entrepreneurship outside the United States. I'm really, really, really excited to experience what that atmosphere looks and feels like. I cannot say that I've necessarily been disappointed with my experience as an entrepreneur within the U.S. At times, maybe dismayed, maybe sometimes disillusioned to think that you can work as hard as you do and really still not have some of the accesses to growth, even when putting in the work. So I have no idea what to expect exactly, but I am quite excited to experience another realm of marketplace experiences, to learn from others. South Africa is such a melting pot. Yes, they speak English in South Africa. I don't know why that was like there's 11 national languages, with the first being English, the next being Afrikaans, the next being Zulu. So that will give some comfort, that the official business language is English, but still having those opportunities to be enveloped in language. We're moving to South Africa. Yeah. So I think the biggest thing that I'm going to be following the next couple of days, being as though it is Wednesday. What's today? Wednesday, Thursday? Is the announcement from President Ramaphosa, because my husband is to graduate from film school the 17th of October, and what our plan is to go and to try and visit for a little bit, to put some things in motion business wise in October. So provided that all goes well, we will not have to worry about our entry. However, we were able to find pretty good tickets with airfare with a company that we use, ASAP Tickets. I guess I can leave the link below. That gives you reasonable pricing. It was like $660 round trip right now, which is not bad, because when we went in January, I think I paid about $6-7. So that's about norm, especially right now. It's going into summer for South Africa. It's going into summer for them. So this is like their peak. It's like starting September is their peak. Actually, September 15th, today, is their National Tourism Day. So I don't know, maybe I mixed that up. I thought they were going to do the announcement on the 15th for international tourism to open back up, and maybe I just jumped the gun. Go figure. But yes, definitely one of their peak seasons. So to have a flight for under $700 round trip is amazing right now. So like I said, I'll leave that link. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Make sure you like and you subscribe to my channel. That is what my channel will probably consist the most of right now. Of course, I will be speaking about things here as I'm traveling, because I'm the lock duck, right? But this is just kind of my side note project, and I don't do a lot of giving of my own self on my professional platforms, but I will be doing that here. So I look forward to this journey, and I look forward to you coming along with me and my family as we embark on this new adventure. Be blessed.